Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in to today's third video. We're going to have a look at the weather for the weekend for today's third video. So yes, it was on Saturday, got your weekend look ahead. And 1 week from today, we're going to be at Christmas Day. Wow, wow, wow. And we're going to attempt to go to Christmas with this forecast. But the question is, what's going to happen over Christmas? It's a very, very, very complex situation that we're facing. So this will be really vague, it won't be detailed for Christmas, just our first little stab at the Christmas period. But there will be changes for Christmas beyond this forecast, so watch your space on that, of course. But yes, we are going to go up to Boxing Day with this, and I shall get on with the weekend forecast in a moment. To say that the first video today was our 7 AM upload. We've also released the ECM WF42 days / 6 weeks ahead. You've got a 10 to 14 day coming up later on this afternoon. Please like, subscribe, and be a social if you do that. Websites using full weekend broadcasts coming from weatherout.com and westcentral.de. You can find links to both of the websites in the description with the video. Right, so we'll turn off the webcam and we'll have a look, then. So we're going to begin with the radar picture. There's not much going on, so we won't dwell on that too long. It's not completely dry. You'd look at that being completely dry. Actually, there is like little bits and pieces of light rain drizzle being produced by the cloud that we are sitting under. So this is the structured pressure pattern for today. High pressure is dominating the weather. That was middle of summer. Of course, we have back to sunshine. It'd be hot, but middle of winter or it's early winter. And so that's high pressure filled up with cloud and mist, murk and fog, and even a little bit of dampness as well. So through the rest of today, we're going to find lots of cloud across England and Wales, low cloud, mist and murk. There will be some dense fog patches lingering all day across some parts of central and eastern England too. Best of any sunny spells today will be across Scotland and down into far north of England. Temperatures will be ranging somewhere from around 5 to 9, but where the fog is lingering, probably only around 3 or 4 degrees at best. Overnight tonight, the high pressure remains in control over top of the country, so it'll be another mostly dry night, but there will be lots of cloud, mist, murk and fog patches across England and Wales, in particular some dense fog in places, particularly through the Midlands into eastern England, Lincolnshire, Yorkshire, down into the north of the East Midlands, some really thick patches of fog in those areas. Probably the fog a little bit more widespread across parts of Wales, southwest England, Northern Ireland as well tonight. Scotland probably having more away clear spells, and here we'll have the coldest temperatures going down to -3, -4, maybe -5 in the Scottish Glens, so widespread frost in the north, but too much cloud and murk down in the south for frost. Even so, temperatures will be a little bit chillier in the south tonight at around 4 or 5 degrees. Into tomorrow, certainly the high pressure continues to dominate the weather, so once again, we're looking at a mostly dry day. The best of the sunshine will be in the north, but I think even here we'll find clouds thickening from the east, actually. So sunshine probably becoming mostly restricted to west of Scotland, Northern Ireland, northwest England, the west of Wales and southwest England. Elsewhere, a lot of cloud rolling in from the east. And there'll be further dense patches of fog lingering on all day through parts of the Midlands, East Anglia, Lincolnshire, Yorkshire, those sort of areas over there in the east. Temperatures generally a little bit down on today as well, ranging from around, say, 4 to 7 degrees, something like that. But where the fog is lingering again, will be colder than that at only 2 or 3 degrees at best. Into Monday, high pressure continues to be ridging through the country. It is starting to ridge northwards, and this will begin to allow some slightly drier air to move into the high pressure. So we'll probably start to break up a little bit of that cloud and should begin to get rid of some of the fog as well, just as the air is beginning to kind of dry out. Still a lot of cloud around, don't get me wrong, but probably a little bit more in the way of bright spells and sunny spells on Monday. Temperatures, again, a bit on the chilly side, really, especially if we have any fog lingering, only 2 or 3 degrees then. Otherwise, probably not too bad, maybe 6, 7, 8 degrees. Won't feel too bad with the light winds, especially if we get some brighter sunny spells coming through. Into Tuesday, high pressure again is dominating the weather. Notice the high pressure is becoming increasingly focused, though, on Greenland and Iceland. It is starting to try and become a northern blocking feature. So we may bring a band of cloud and light rain and drizzle southwards and westwards across the country during the course of Tuesday. And behind that, I think have a much better chance of brightening things up. Some decent sunny spells beginning to break through across northern and eastern areas through the course of Tuesday. Conversely, it will be starting to get colder, so temperatures in the north probably only around 2 to 5 degrees. In the south, maybe still up to around 6 or 7, but as skies clear overnight, Tuesday into Wednesday, we can probably expect a relatively widespread frost And then we go through into Wednesday, and this is where all the uncertainty is coming in. We've got high pressure blocking around Greenland and Iceland. We've got a push of cold air sinking southwards, a block of cold air, if you like, sinking southwards across Scandinavia. That is trying to expand out into Western Europe, but at the same time, we've got this area of low pressure trying to come in from off the Atlantic and bring milder and wetter weather. So a proper meteorological battle is starting to set up as we get through to the middle of the week. In terms of weather, Wednesday is probably going to be relatively straightforward. A mainly dry day, much more in the way of sunshine. But it will be cold. There'll be a widespread and really quite hard frost early and late on Wednesday. And temperatures by day probably only around 1 degree, 2 degrees in the north to around 4 or 5 down in the south. And really quite a hard frost is likely on Wednesday night. And then into Thursday, this area of low pressure will try to push a weather system northwards and east. And at this point, you know, just take everything with a pinch of salt. From Thursday onwards, big pinches of salt required as this low pressure comes up against this big blocking area of high pressure over Scandinavia and this massive cold air sitting across the high pressure across Greenland and the massive cold air across Scandinavia. So, best stab at it for Thursday, probably taking a band of cloud and rain northwards across Ireland, England and Wales. As that band of rain moves into the cold air, there is a chance we could get some sleet or snow. So maybe some snow, a covering of snow possible from parts of Wales and Midlands, maybe up into northern England by the end of Thursday. Turning to rain in the south, we're probably staying as rain throughout in the south. And then Scotland and North East England mostly dry and cold. Bear in mind that system could be further north or south of that area on Thursday. Temperatures in the south might reach around 9 or 10 degrees on the south coast, but generally it's going to be a very cold day, I think, on Thursday, with temperatures only like 1, 2 or 3 degrees at best. And some northern areas might stay below freezing all day. Into Friday, this particular GFS run wants to push that band of rain, sleet and snow northwards and introduce milder air from the south. This is Christmas Eve, of course. So, you know, we'll go with that and say, but a band of rain, sleet and snow moves northwards through the course of Christmas Eve with milder air and a few showers and sunnier skies following along behind. Bear in mind, it could turn out very different to that. It might be a much more wintry Christmas Eve than that is suggesting. Temperatures become quite mild across England and Wales, up to around 10 or 11 degrees, still cold across Scotland. And then into Christmas Day and Boxing Day, this area of low pressure probably starts to move in from off the Atlantic and pushes southwards, with this area of high pressure from the north ridging southwards as well. So that by Boxing Day we finish up in these cold north and easterly winds. So on Christmas Day, maybe heavy rain in the south, possibly some snow for the north in some areas, and that risk of snow maybe coming southwards through the course of the day. Again, this is very, very vague, very, very sketchy. Don't take this too literally. And then by Sunday, by Boxing Day, we probably take rain, sleet and snow away to the south and southeast and open the door to a cold east or northeast wind with snow showers in northern and eastern areas and temperatures doing a plummet. Again, please everybody just take that as very sort of broad brush opening salvo, and there is likely to be significant changes. Could be a change to milder, wetter weather over Christmas. It could be a change to colder and snowier weather over Christmas. Just watch this space. Right, so lastly, the charts from the Weather Outlook. Today suggested a lot of sunshine, but we know it's not as straightforward as that. There is lots of low cloud under this area of high pressure. Best of sunshine today will be in the north. Most areas dry. Tomorrow, again, lots of clouds, some bright sunny spells coming through. Then into Monday and Tuesday, the emphasis is on dry weather, but temperatures becoming increasingly cold as we move into the middle part of the week. Thursday, that band of rain pushing in from the southwest. Some of that could well turn to snow on the leading edge, particularly for parts of Wales, the Midlands and northern England. Wet in the south, staying cold and dry up in the north. And then as we get through into Christmas Eve, we look like this. So further rain in the south, at times drier in the north maybe, and quite cold. Again, I don't think it's going to work out as straightforwardly as that is suggesting. So just watch your space, everybody. It's going to be an exciting few days. Right, in summary, for the week ahead, we're going to start off very cloudy, dry, murky, with some dense fog in the south, brighter in the north. We're going to become generally drier, we're going to become generally brighter, I should say, and colder around the middle part of the week. But as we get through to the end of the week, it turns increasingly unsettled with a battle between mild and cold air that will involve rain, sleet, and snow, probably as we move towards Christmas. And even into Christmas, and all of the detail on that is still to be revealed. We shall be back later on with your 10 to 14 day. That will include all of the regular features, so come back for that then. For this weekend forecast, interesting one too. That's all for now, and thanks for watching.